Hi everyone. So today I'm going to create an art journal page. I thought I was recording when I started gluing this, only to realize not. Leave it to me to do something like that. So it doesn't matter. All I did was glue this piece of paper, and I've roughed up the edges like this. I should have inked them before, but first thing I knew, the page was blue. As you can see, I was my head was somewhere else since I didn't color the edges before I glued it, and I forgot to press record. But here we are. So just to let you know, on her last class, I think, oh, I don't know how long that was for, by the time this video comes out, but Marta from Maremi Small Art released a few books. And I purchased the Botanica book, which I absolutely love, and I will use flowers from it today. So just for example, this gorgeousness right here. And she was kind enough to give us a free digital page on which there were fairies and fairies and other things, but I had no pardon, I had no fairies because I didn't purchase her book yet. So I was very happy about that, and this pretty little fairy will be in this spread today. So for those of you who know this book, it's my art, well, one of my art journaling books, because I have more than one. I have two. And you probably saw me create a few things from this book before. So today we are doing a double page spread because the flowers are big, and I just wanted to have fun with them. I just wanted to, create and see where this leads me. So I have clear gesso. I'm probably going to treat the page once these are glued down so that I can add other media if needed. But for now, I'm just laying the background before I add the flowers and the fairies and such. So I'm just going to tear the white edges because we don't want that on our page. And then actually, I'm just trying to figure out what part I wanted this. Maybe I'll just do it anyways. I'm not going to be careful about it because I kind of know what part of the paper I want. I want this, I want it there. So, yeah. Well, hold on. Just so the edges are somewhat straight, even if I do rough them up, as you see here. And, yeah. Oh, I like that. Just going to go like this. Oh, I like that. Oh, yes. I love it. Okay. Just going to rough up the edges, and then I'm going to ink the edges. Today I've chosen antique linen. It's not as dark as what I usually choose, but it has like a yellow tint, if you will. And the flowers I intend on using have blue and greens. So of course, yellow is the perfect match for these. Orange color would also have been good, but I don't want it to stand out. So this I want to keep as a background. So if I used, let's say, a rusty orange, which is very complementary to the greens and blues, would have technically looked good, but I feel that they would pop too much out of my page because it's orange. So I'm going to stick with the antique linen. And yeah, I think this will look absolutely lovely. Okay, so this is the background, and as I've shown you, I'm trying to work with this flower and this flower. Now I am tempted to put a flower that will pop. However, I don't want it to take away from my beautiful fairy. So that's the danger. I mean, if I was just working with flowers, I would probably choose a color that makes it pop. But if I do that right now, my fear is I'm going to lose the focal point. Do you know what I mean? So I'm feeling like I need to use another blue flower. Now, for those of you who are wondering why am I cutting this and not keeping the background, since I am making a background, the reason is I didn't purchase the flower book, only the Botanica, and the Botanica comes with backgrounds, which, breaks my heart to, cut out. But in this instance, that's what has to be done. But don't worry, I can always buy another copy of this book, right? So I'm thinking of having another blue flower because I think I don't have enough. And this is really beautiful. So how about we cut this? I don't have nice fussy cutting scissors like Marta has. I saw hers. They look beautiful. I don't know if she has them listed somewhere, what kind they are, but I'm just making sure I have one page so I don't destroy two. So I think this flower will be the perfect addition to this project. There we go. Oh my goodness, this book is just amazing. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know where it's going to be, but I'm thinking maybe here. We'll see. I'm not sure about the composition yet. So let me fussy cut this. So let's keep going with this. So right now I am torn between two ideas, which is to apply the clear gesso right away or to darken all of these before I apply the clear gesso. Now, okay, so I cut the video right there because what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue everything and then apply the gesso. I don't need to darken this before because whatever's there that I decide to darken or shadow, if you prefer, I'll do that after. So I have to trim the bottom of these flowers because I don't want to cut the top part, which I absolutely love, clearly. So I will just cut there. I can see this is too much, and it's the bottom, and it doesn't change anything to the overall look of the flower. Maybe a tiny bit more. I was worried I would trim too much, so I went conservatively. Okay, so I like this flower right there, so let's glue that right there right away. And I fussy cutted another, I'm trying to see which glue I want to use. I fussy cutted another 2 images. I just couldn't resist. The book that Marta created, the books I should say, because there's more than one, there's 4, and there's other ones coming. She told everyone in her last video. It's gonna be mushrooms. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. You need mushrooms. But yeah, they were absolutely gorgeous, and it's fun because they're all in the same style. You can mix from one book to the next, and everything fits. Everything fits together. The fairies, the flowers, Botanica with the background, the butterflies, and I'm sure the mushrooms will all be in the same vibe, and just pure gorgeousness to work with. Okay, I don't know. I decided to go with the liquid glue simply because there's little details, and I'm afraid to rip them if I use the glue stick. So bear with me. I think this should go right here. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's absolutely amazingly gorgeous. I mean, you can't have an ugly creation with this paper. You just can't. I mean, you really have to work hard for it to look ugly. I mean, oh my goodness. There. Oh, this is not glued either. There. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. Okay, so now I want to put this beautiful flower just here. Oh, maybe it could have been a little behind. Oh, is this glued tight? Yeah, it is. No, okay. Oh, I should have thought of this. See, that's why I usually put everything. So let me not do this mistake again. I know I want this flower here, so I will also cut the bottom part, which is too long. Just like that. Yes. Okay. And I fussy cutted this and this. Now, I thought this would look really good right here. And then I could have her just like that. Oh, maybe the flower over like that. See? That's why I can't glue everything. And I have this, and I thought, what if I put it here? So it's like there's a flower coming on top and bending there, and what we catch in the picture is, you know, this part of it. You know what I mean? Like she's in a clearance, if you will, in a field of flowers, because she is a fairy. She's small. And that's just like a flower that would be dangling from the top, right? Like there's flowers there, but you don't see them. They're out of this frame. I think that would look nice. Oh, I'm excited. But this I wish I could have like tucked underneath, but it's too late now, right? I don't want to rip it. No. Okay, well, too bad. Too bad, so sad. I heard this expression for the first time, or I don't know. It's like maybe I lived under a rock, but I thought it was super hilarious. Okay, so I think I can't glue this because I want this flower to go a tiny bit over her dress. So, and this over her dress again, and over this flower. So I think she can be glued right here, right now. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to lose the spot where she is, I'm going to glue her feet right away. Just like that. And the shoelaces that I did fussy cut. And then I'm going to glue the rest. That way I don't lose the perfect spot I found for her, you know? There. So, for those of you who are thinking, what is it with the art journaling page lately? Where's the journals? Where's the vintage vibe and grungy? It's not gone. It's not gone. I love to do everything. I love to paint. I love to make journals and art journaling. I love the grungy vintage style, although recently I have discovered the, how do you say? I said it earlier. I don't know if it's in this video or another, but, oh, it's not boho. Oh, what's it called? I don't know. Anyways, another style. But as artists, we like to expand, you know, what we do. We don't want to be put in a box. I mean, maybe a put in a box is not a good expression. If you're an oil painter and that's all you've ever done and that's all you've ever loved, then that's good for you. But I like to try different things, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So no, I don't want to be put in a box where I'm not allowed to explore, if you will. Exploring other mediums and doing other things is very stimulating for creativity. Because while I'm painting, let's say with watercolor, I might just be so creatively inspired that I'll jump right in afterwards and make a journal. Sorry you don't see that. I'm just putting glue behind my flower. I'm sorry. I know it's boring. There's nothing on screen, but it's the angle I'm in. Yeah, so right now I have these beautiful images and I feel compelled to create with them. They're just so beautiful. I can't help it. I need to use them. Doesn't mean I can't use them in my journal, of course. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm waiting for her book on mushrooms. Because her book on mushrooms will be exactly my vintage grungy style vibe. And I've created items for journals with her Botanica journal. But mushrooms, come on. You know I gotta wait for those. Okay, let's glue this flower right here. So yeah, I'm doing this right now, and you know, it doesn't seem like it, but in the background, while you're seeing this video, others are being made as well, and journals are being finalized. You know what I mean? I have many projects on the go, just like my life. Okay. Oh, she's so pretty. Yes, look, I like that. And right here, just a bit, flower will be over her dress. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think I made a right decision with this glue. Because of all the details I have to put glue on. And sometimes the glue stick will just rip tiny little delicate pieces like this. So I didn't want to chance it after all this hard work fussy cutting. Because that's a lot of details to fussy cut, you know. Don't want to rip it. I'm just going to glue this bottom part first. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. I have these leaves right here that I wanted to put here instead of that flower, but the color I don't think is what I needed. I needed blue. Just blue. Because I think the leaves color faded with the background. And I didn't want that. So here we are. Oh my goodness, this is going to be lovely. Oh, I can't wait to do the rest of this. That's why I kind of decided to fast forward the other parts where I fussy cut and just glue the background. I know this because I stopped the video and I rewatched before I continued the video. So I know that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to take more time on, you know, this part. I mean, the background, you don't need explanation. You see what I'm doing. I'm cutting paper and roughing up the edges here and inking them. So I figured, you know what, how about I just jump over that part and the fussy cutting. Now, mind you, sometimes fussy cutting, watching it is very relaxing. Marta does it and she chit-chats the whole time and it's wonderful. But I just felt like taking more time on the rest of this project today on screen than, you know, for the rest. So there we go. Here we are. Here we are. There. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely lovely. Oh, look at that. We're not even finished and it already looks fabulous. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, love it. Okay, now I will cover this whole, I would need a bigger brush than this or we might be here a while. This is bigger, perfect. So I will put clear gesso on my whole page. Okay, now we are back and it is dry. Now for the contouring, I could have chosen bark, which is like a dark brown. It has some dark burgundy undertones I would find to it, or black. And now today I'm choosing Payne's Gray because Payne's Gray has this blue undertone. Let me show you. I absolutely love Payne's Gray. I use it a lot. It's like a dark blue. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just perfect for what we're doing? It's amazing. It's one of my favorite colors, actually, in watercolor. I use it a lot for all kinds of things. So now I'm only wondering if, do I just apply it directly and then use the water brush? Let me see how I like that. You can do both. You can, with Inktense, you can just like, or take the ink directly from the pencil. I could rub this inside a acrylic, no, you know, like a plate, ceramic plate, mix colors together with two different pencils, let's say, or just put it on a old, you know, watercolor paper, and just go like that, right? So it's really as you wish. I feel here it should be darker and just go lighter and lighter as we go within the middle. Just gonna grab a piece of paper in case I want to dab some out like that. Oh yeah, perfect. And I'm back. I've had to fast forward a lot of this video because each step is pretty long, and I feel that once you understand what I've done and you've seen, you know, the most of it, there's no need for me to keep explaining or making you wait 30 minutes to do this. So now we're on the final steps, and I'm thinking, I was not sure about the gold or the silver. The gold, I mean, it does bring out the, you know, it brings out the green. Oh my goodness, I'm really torn because I do like the silver, but I do love gold. What would look better? I really love both. I find that this is cold and it reflects the blue, and I find that this complements the background and the green. Wow, what to do, huh? What to do? Oh, I should have made the decision before I turned on the camera, shouldn't I? Okay, well, I have to make a decision, and strangely enough, although I wanted the silver because of the blue, I think I'm gonna go with the gold. Isn't that strange? I don't know why. So how I'm gonna go about this is gonna be messy because these are, you know, I don't know how to say, I want to say sprinkles, but it's, I don't even know what you call them. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put random spots of glue, you know, here and there where I want these to stick. And then I'm going to put them on those spots. And then, of course, I'm going to put a paper on my desk and just like knock my book on the piece of paper to recuperate, of course, the excess and not have it everywhere. And hopefully they will stick. I could have done also gold paint splatter, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice. I'm gonna put some on her wings. I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice to a little bit on the flower, to have like, because they do add a little bit of dimension, if you will, more than splatters of paint would. At least that's what I think here. I'm trying to like envision what the gold will look in the spots where I'm putting glue. So maybe a little bit on her hair. I don't know what I'm doing, you know. I have an idea of what I want, but yeah, is it gonna work? I don't know. Now I have to find a big piece of paper that can go underneath my desk before I try and knock the book and make them fall out. Okay, so I think that's enough for the glue. This might be the worst idea I've had, or the best. Who knows? I might have glitter here for months until next Christmas. Well, we shall see. So, of course, my goal is for them to stick where I put dots of glue. So what I think I'm going to have to do is probably press down a tiny bit to make sure they are sticking to the dots of glue. And I hope the glue did not dry before I could apply this in some certain places. Now, did I cover each? Oops. Okay, now I covered. I was going to say, did I cover each spot of glue? Now I did. And I don't want to throw this in the garbage, like the excess, because that's, you know, it's a lot of glitter. So let me go grab a piece of paper to put underneath my desk. I said underneath my desk. Clearly, I meant underneath my book. So I have here a file folder. I'm just going to put this underneath like so. And I'm not sure, like, if I press on it with my finger, I'll have glitter forever, but I think that's what I have to do so that the glitter sticks on the little dots of glue. Oh, I can't wait to see if it works. I think that I would need some kind of spray adhesive. Oh, actually I do have that. To make sure once everything is done and we're done, completely done, that the glitter doesn't, you know, go with time. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're gonna see because the camera is really in the way. Oh, oh, look at that. Oh, it worked. Oh, I like it, but now I also see where I would want a few tiny little dots. Oh, I like it. Maybe some on her dress, tiny bit here. And just like a line, kind of like the wind is blowing. I'll tell you what I think the story of this page is. Tell me if you make stories when you create pages. I make stories. Okay, so because I have a lot of glitter underneath here, I'm just gonna grab some here and sprinkle it on the new dots right there. Oh, it's beautiful. And on her dress. Where else did I add? Oh yeah, here on the flower and her dress. Okay, I'm gonna knock the book again. Now I'm well aware I'll have glitter everywhere anyways, but still. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me clean this up. I'll be right back. I said I'd be right back, but I just wanted to say the reason I took a file folder is because then you just fold it, then you align yourself with the bottle, and hopefully you can put most of it back. Like so. Or on the table. Never mind me. I'm just trying to show that I'm also clumsy. Okay, well, I did get a lot of it, but now the file will be scrap paper because you know what happens with glitter? It stays there forever. I'm gonna have to mop the floor here. Oh my goodness, it's like fairyland in my studio. Okay, now I'll be back after I clean up. Okay, well, I think this was a fabulous idea. Look at that. Look at her wing, her little dress, her hair. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Now, I had a word that I picked from a kit that I had right here. It's beautiful, but I found another word or sentence, and I think it's just perfect for her. And it's from Tim Holtz, what's it called? Clippings sticker book. And I found this, I found actually quite a few sentences, but I think this sentence right here will be perfect. Let me zoom in for you. And then I also have to decide where to, I think right here it says, tell me where the unicorn is. I mean, right? I think this is absolutely perfect. I could add a lot more because I would have a lot of things to say about this page, right? But I could put a lot more sentences, a lot more things, because I find this is a little small, and I could have also, you know, made a word myself on the printer and printed it out. I don't know. This is it, you know? If there were other words that I could put here and there, like the word magic is fine, but it's a little too big. Okay, so I found, yeah, it's too big, but I found other words that I might add. This one says that shine and sparkle. I could add it here because it's magic. And this says magic is truth. I think that's also lovely. How about right here? And I love this one. Tell me where the unicorn is. I think it's perfect. I really like it. What do you think? So the story of this page, I think, is she's like in a storybook. That's why there's ripped pages, right? And there's writing here. And she's a fairy, maybe coming out of the storybook. looking to see what our world is, right? And of course, she's going to be asked, tell me where the unicorn is. And she's trying to tell us that, all that shine and sparkle, it's because magic is truth. It exists. What do you think? I think that's lovely. So this was the page today. I hope you didn't mind all this fast forward, but like I said, I didn't see the point in you having to watch through 30 minutes of me making shadows and such. I mean, if I had all the chit chat, yes, maybe, but I felt I didn't know, what to chit chat about today aside from what I was crafting. So I just decided to put some music and let you enjoy the longer parts, It's like doing the background, the fussy cutting and the shadowing, and just enjoy putting things together. Yeah, so I hope you love it. I am in love with my page, I have to say. By the way, I have this spray now. Of course, I don't have the bottle, the can with me. It's a spray bottle, and you can. I apply it sometimes on my paintings if I want everything to stay put and protected from water and all kinds of damage. I'm fairly certain that hairspray would work. I would try it on a piece of paper somewhere else before ruining your whole work, obviously, because sometimes what's in a hairspray will make your shadowing bleed. So please be mindful and try it somewhere else before you ruin your work. But depending on what product you use to do your shadowing, it might work. If not, those cans of products are a little bit everywhere in every good crafting stores. So I hope you've enjoyed this session. I hope you've let yourself be transported into the magic. Please go check her books out. They are lovely. And as you can see, you can't go wrong with beautiful images. It's really hard to make something that's not pretty with those beautiful, beautiful books. So, as usual, I will give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada. I do hope you are all happy, healthy, and safe. And I say thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.